Before we get into today's video, I'm going to show you guys a game called Rival Stars Horse Racing. I've been playing it and I'm obsessed with it, so I'm going to put a link in the description box below for you guys to get this game in the App Store, so be sure to check it out. You basically get to do everything from making your own jockey to buying horses, building stalls, training your horses, breeding your horses, and then of course doing my favorite part of this game, which is the racing. It's a really in-depth game and I highly recommend checking it out. I'm going to walk you guys through a race now so you can see how the game works. The race I'm doing today is a little more challenging than the races you start off doing. With this game, you unlock new difficulty levels as you and your horses get more experience. You can also hire a jockey to ride your horse to increase your odds of winning the race, but I'm going to do the race myself today.
They're ready to go at Menards. Diplomat's Mouth, the favorite for this race.
For a perfect start, you want to tap the screen right when the line gets to the lightest blue part on the bar at the top of the screen. As you can see, I was a little late with my start. When the race starts, you want to get into your horse's preferred position. This particular horse likes to be in the front of the pack, so since that's where I'm at, you can see that his sprint is charging. You want to have all your sprints so that you can outrun all the horses in the final stretch. So I'm just going to hang out here for now and let his sprint charge, and then when I get closer to the finish, I'll start going faster. You can see your place and the distance you have left in the race in the top left corner of the screen. When the distance gets close to 200 meters, I'm going to use my sprint to make sure I stay in front of the other horses. I love this game because it feels so real and because you can have more than one horse, and we all know how much I love to collect horses. The racing part of it is a lot of fun because it's enough of a challenge to keep it interesting, but not so much of a challenge that it's impossible to do. I also like that there's a storyline to the game and that you can train your horses so that they're not just stuck at the same level throughout the whole game. Make sure to go to the link in the description so that you guys don't miss out on this awesome game. But now, without further ado, let's get into this video so you guys can see the lovely disaster I made of my barn. The first step to fixing this mess that I like to call my tack room is doing something with the saddle stand to, I don't know, make it less obnoxious and ugly. After the saddle stand was done, I randomly decided a few days later to start clearing everything out of the tack room so that I could have a blank canvas to work with, which ultimately sucked me and a few other lucky people into the sleepless night of cleaning that you are about to see. So this is why I shouldn't drink coffee, because it makes me feel like I can do stupid things like this, and I very much regret doing this because when you guys see what the barn looks like right now, you'll understand. It's pretty bad. So I guess now that I've started doing this, there's no going back. So I'm just gonna get the rest of this stuff out of here and hope for the best. I hope no one wants to ride their horse right now because good luck. Why did I do this? This is so bad. Oh my god. This is really bad. Oh. Next up is a trip to our local home improvement store, but don't worry, I saved you guys some boredom and didn't vlog it. So when this voiceover ends, we'll be back at the barn.
This is heavy. Okay. And we have some drywall with it.
And a dead fly.
Oh,
Poor fly.
Ew.
it won't focus on it.
Oh no.
Where is it at?
Right
Oh, there it is.
Ew.
I'm gonna put my hand down here like I'm actually helping.
But this is the back side of it, isn't it?
No, this will be the front.
Okay.
You want it?
Bleeding stuff?
Yeah.
Finger out on it.
I should have done my hair if I'm gonna be in a vlog.
Oh my god.
I think this fly over here is still hanging on.
Oh, you guys didn't take it away. It's our decoration.
You wanna leave it?
No, I'm gonna get rid of it.
Okay.
Here you go, Megan.
Oh, it's dead.
I know.
I'm working on it. I'm going to.
So I told him I was gonna go buy hairs. I don't.
Oh my god.
Good job, Riley. Those are horse heads.
It's literally the most fake thing I've ever seen. Good job, Megan.
Thank you.
Send you to acting school. And then we realized that after our first poorly thought out trip to Menards, we forgot a lot of the things we need, so we had to go back. And unfortunately for you guys, you didn't get out of coming along with us this time.
Hi. This is so weird.
I want to get that chandelier right there. I want to get like 2 of those and put them in the aisle. That's,
Make it look super fancy.
or maybe I should get the most expensive one. Just to be, yeah.
Really? Yeah, Stephanie wants to spend $800 on a chandelier for the barn. Is it really how much it is?
Well, I decided to go with the most expensive one.
Which is $7.
So, and I actually want 2 of them. So, whenever I have an extra $1,500,
Okay, you either let me hold the camera or this thingy.
it's my baby.
I actually don't know right off the bat where it is.
You're gonna drop it.
See, I'm dressed in normal clothes like a normal person.
You know what, Megan? I woke up today thinking I was gonna ride. And then I started moving stuff out of the tack room.
And whose choice was that?
Well, it's mine.
Oh, I got her.
I'm just gonna do like this one little section. And then I just kept
Turns into the whole tack room. Putting this in my room. Said I'm putting that in my new room. Cause your YouTube will love that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll probably just edit that part out.
Yeah, I know you will. Bro. What
That's
the?
like the laziest thing.
I know. I want it.
But honestly, like I've never figured out how to use like the strings that are on them.
You literally just pull them down.
I can't do it.
Oh my god. Stephanie, look, you just wait. Oh
Should we put a rug?
no, it will be covered in mud, Stephanie. I used to have hot pink camo duct tape, and I use it on everything.
I used to make duct tape wallets.
I did too.
Yep, I was
Stephanie.
Oh yeah. Live above the influence.
Okay.
I mean,
You want to go take a nap, Stephanie?
this is gonna be the first day in probably like a year that I've gone without like a Kickstarter or a mountain goat.
I mean, considering you only have like a few hours left, not even.
Yeah, I was like good.
2.
I had a coffee this morning and that's
Keep walking, Stephanie.
Please don't.
I'll get one, but you keep walking. No.
Once I finish those, then I'll stop.
Like just one more pallet. Damn, kickstart over there. No. 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 Keep walking, Stephanie.
Yeah, I made it a while without kickstarts, I think. Except for, I had two. I had two for 3 days. Like, I had one, then I skipped a day, then I had another one. Oh, shoot.
You're gonna break it again.
I want
Dude,
the little...
Scrub Daddy. Get a Scrub Daddy. Those are the best things ever. Scrub Daddy.
Why?
No. One of those smiling
Oh my
faces.
god, please calm down.
No, you totally missed the monster one.
No, these things.
Why do I need that?
Because it's a sponge and it's amazing and it feels cool. And they were on Shark Tank, so you'll be using something famous. Yeah. I was like,
Well, I don't even know what that is.
Me neither.
You never seen Shark Tank?
Like they scrubbed down a Shark Tank?
No. Oh my god.
I think she's probably telling you not to open it.
Yeah.
What's it for?
Thanks. I didn't
It's like an all-purpose. You were getting mad that I was opening it.
Well, I just didn't.
But I mean, since it's open, you might as God, you're such a rebel. Megan, do you have a boyfriend?
How's your beeswax? Ooh, that wasn't a no, it means yes.
What's his name?
No.
Can we see pictures?
Yeah, I like pinky promise I won't search him. You don't know his name.
I don't.
Does he have a Facebook? Instagram?
That's all pinky promise.
Is he on private? Is that him?
Oh my god, no.
I'm gonna go through all of your followers.
And I'm gonna block.
And I'm gonna message all of them, any guy that I don't know. Are you Megan's boyfriend?
Put him on the group chat. Let him single himself out.
Hey, who here is dating Megan?
Why didn't we do this on the other side?
If you've watched any of my vlogs before, you'll know that there's a very specific moment when I just start going downhill, and here it is. Here's that moment. And you can do the little jumpy ones too.
Those could not be safe. I feel like I break my fingers. You guys are horrible.
You lay down. Can you hold your feet 6 inches off the ground?
Oh, I need to do that right now.
Worst core workout ever.
Oh my.
Try bicycles.
Go like this.
Not quite.
What? One's done. Yay. Oh my god. I want to come look at it. Oh my gosh. Ah. Hi, Baxi. Thanks for all your help today. Even though you ran off. Have you ever had that before?
Yes.
Are you saying that it's okay because we're saying it smells terrible?
No, like it honestly doesn't taste bad.
Chug.
It takes a little bit to get used to.
Chug. Chug.
I'm not gonna chug the whole bottle. I'm not gonna waste it. These are expensive.
You're not wasting it, you're drinking it. I don't know how anyone can enjoy that.
Stephanie, just take a drink. It's super carbonated. It tastes kind of like a weird soda.
Okay, you're right, it doesn't taste how it smells. Am I gonna drink it again? No. So it's about 1:30 and I think this is where I'm gonna leave it at tonight. We got the shelves up and I actually really love the way they look. And then I have Riley and Maddie's Tack trunk that I gave to them under there. And then the washer and dryer are clean. I'm gonna take that with me. So I don't want to share it with anyone else. And this is my water that I also need to take with me. So I mean, like honestly, like the tech room looks so much better. There's so much more floor space and it's like you can breathe again because it just got so cluttered because there's so many horses moving in so quickly and like the tack room just wasn't set up to hold that many saddles and like, you know, stuff for this many horses. But I think we've got it organized in a way where it's gonna work for what we have in the barn right now. I decided to save you guys and myself some trouble, so I decided to cut my rambling short. So let's just skip to the next day. Athena, no. No. Oh my god. She's like, but the hair is supposed to be there.
Got all dirty. Probably just shake most of this hair off, actually.
Probably. And now, the moment I know you guys have all been waiting for, the tack room is finally done, and I'm gonna surprise a few of the girls that ride with me with it, and then I'm gonna give you guys a tour of my new and improved tack room. Okay, you guys can look.
Oh my god. Wow. That's weird.
Yeah.
Why does it look so clean?
We've been up like pretty much all night.
Oh, I can reach it now. You might be like that. Now I have to reach it.
Yeah.
Everything looks so like
Organized?
that's weird. It's different.
Backseat.
This is new.
No, it's not.
No, that's what Frankie used to use. So now Frankie has two options.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look, she even got a fancy board. Hey, you took off my circle.
Me. Don't ride on my board.
I just circled marks.
I know, but March is almost over. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait
Oh,
until
I
April.
like this.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then this is where the crop is at now.
Nice bucket.
Thanks. I like it.
It's not a bucket.
Okay, I'm holding you.
Okay, open your eyes, guys.
What?
Oh my god, it looks so good.
It's just clean. Our boots are right.
I love it.
Okay, everything's out of the floor for once. Oh, no, that's
So
not.
good. It looks so good.
It's Becky's stuff.
Yeah.
Everything's organized.
So your bridle is right here.
Okay.
Your guys' purple boots are right there.
I love it.
And then your saddle stands still in the same place. And then you have some stuff over here too.
Awesome.
I love it. It looks so good.
Oh, yes. Our pony has our trailer boots. Trailer thingies. I don't know what they are. Those.
Shipping boots?
Shipping boots? What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who am I gonna ride? Please
It looks
do.
so good.
Can you help me? I did something.
No. So here's the finished tack room. I'm going to kind of show you guys around really quick. because I know a lot of you guys ask to have like a tack room tour and a barn tour, and the barn tour will happen. I just need to clean the barn, but the tack room is clean, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys around this. I'll start with this back counter. So we cleaned the counter off and put all our supplements up here. Then we have a clean sink, and then my clippers are still a little unorganized, but it looks better than it did. So we're just gonna kind of, you know, say it's okay for now because I'm a little tired of cleaning at this point. We got all our supplements off the floor, and then I was able to put a trash can right here, which is so convenient. But honestly, like, I kind of forget it's there sometimes, and I still walk to the other trash can, but I'm starting to remember that it's there, and when I do, I'm like, oh my god, this is so nice. And then we cleaned off the washer and dryer, and then we have some just like medical stuff in there, like thrush stuff and just, you know, random things that we sometimes need. And then a little basket of towels. So over on this wall we have all the border stuff. We had this standing saddle rack in the hay barn, and it was this ugly red color that you guys saw at the beginning of this video, and we spray painted it silver, and it's so handy to have 3 saddles stacked on top of each other because it creates so much floor space, because I mean, you guys saw what it looked like in the beginning and it was not good. So we have all the border stuff right there, and then we put shelves across from their saddles so they have a place to keep all their brushes, their helmet. Basically, they can keep whatever they want on their shelf as long as it stays organized, and anything that doesn't fit is no longer staying in this tack room because we are not hoarders, and this barn is not gonna look like a little disaster that it did. And then this is Riley and Maddie's tack trunk, and then right here we have the borders, girths, and bridles, and then one of their helmets and a lunge line, and then these girths are mine. They need to be cleaned, so don't judge me. And then up there we put up some hooks, and they look really uneven from this angle, but I promise they look more even in person. But anyways, we put those hooks up, and those are the lesson helmets. And I kind of went through all of these shelves and organized them up a little bit, and again, there's just like some random stuff up there, like there's some fly masks, and these boots, I actually love these boots so much. They're from Equipad, and they sent them to me, and they have my initials on them right there. They're so cute. I need to use them more often, but the thing is that I don't like getting them dirty because they're so pretty. I'm just gonna sit it like that for the time being and fix it later. And then we just have some poultice and liniment and hoof conditioner. And then right here, this is the part that I'm not really loving, but we don't really have a better place to keep our grain, so it's just going right there for the time being until I figure out something better to do with it. And then we have all my saddle pads right here. That's my saddle, and then 2 lesson saddles, and leather cleaner stuff. That's my little tack trunk. If we're being honest, I have no idea what I put in it. And then we just have like all the stuff for standing wraps right there. And this corner is just kind of like boxes filled with stuff that like didn't have room to go in all of this. So the top box is Maddie and Riley's box, and they have some stuff sitting up there. That way it's easy for them since they're little, and you know, they kind of have this little area too that they can kind of keep their stuff. And then there's my box and Madison's box, and then I got some new containers for the dog and cat food. We have some blankets hanging up. I need to finish hanging blankets up. And then there's Maddie and Riley's saddle and the Madison saddle. And then up here is all of my stuff. There's halters that I use for shows, Pablo's martingale, breastplates, my bridles. This area right here is like my favorite section of the tack room. Like, I love our little cubes. I have my helmet there. We have some crops. And then Maddie and Riley have their boots there. I decided to put them there because I think it looks cute. And then I honestly don't know what I put in these cubes. This will be, just like bet wrap and just kind of like random things that I didn't know what to do with, that, you know, aren't like the most aesthetic thing to look at. So I just kind of hid them in the little container things and the cubes. And then here we have our show schedule and a picture of a Cardi. And then up here is like the most convenient thing for me. Basically just put all my lessons on there so I don't forget about lessons, because I do that sometimes and that's not good. And there's already stuff up here. Like, can it just stay clean, like, please? But yeah, and just to kind of help myself stay a little more organized, I have all the lessons and everything up there. Jesus, I'm out of breath. So yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, you guys can't see. Don't walk. Just keep walking forward. You're right in the doorway.